The Solo Victory Cups have returned, and today is week 2 of the new Solo Victory Cash Cup series. There are a total of 2 rounds of solos where if you place inside of the top 500 players over the 2 qualifiers, you're going to qualify to a grand finals lobby at the end of the season. And if you're able to win a game in the finals, you're going to get $200 for that win. And in day 2, I was able to place insanely high on the leaderboard. But will it be enough to qualify me to the finals? Well, you're going to have to wait until the end to see. But before I jump into game 1, if you guys don't want to miss any future uploads, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see more competitive content. And if you want to support me even more, the best way to do so is by using code Farley in the Fortnite item shop. But enough of me yapping, let's jump into game 1 of the new solo series. Now, in order to get top 500 and qualify to the finals, you're going to need to get around 600 points total over those 2 days to qualify. And after getting 300 points in day 1, I was going to need another 300 points in day 2 to make sure I qualified for the finals. So going into game 1 of the Victory Cup, I decided to W key off spawn.
Oh, it's gotta be a kill right here. And I didn't get a gun. Give me a gun. Yo, there's no way. Watch that. I'm so down there. I gotta be more excited. There's no way I'm not. AJs. Get that, party that. Yep, you're playing. Yeah. That's so unlucky. There you go.
Now after picking up those 2 kills, I decided to rotate into zone and box up and wait for the next zone to close. But as soon as I tried to leave my box, this happened.
Holy shit. Oh my god. You just got rise? No way.
After picking up this kill, I got in the end game and zone pulled max, so I rotated early. And as soon as I got in zone, I decided to hold players in the back of zone. But as soon as I thought I was chilling in a good spot, this happened.
Can't see because the marker. There's no way. Yo.
Now after absolutely selling that first game, I knew I needed to lock in. So going into game 2, my goal was going to be to win the game so I could get back high on the leaderboard. And off spawn, I got super lucky because as soon as I dropped in and got some loot, a airdrop spawned right next to me. And after getting a gold pump from this airdrop, I knew I was going to have to take advantage of that and W key a little bit.
No way. Get away from me.
After pushing that player away from my loot, I grabbed the loot and then I decided to rotate deeper into zone. And then I got even more lucky because another airdrop spawned right above me. And after getting to zone and boxing up, I knew if I looked back into players rotating, I was going to be able to pick up free elims. After this, zone pulled max again, so I was forced to rotate early. And from this point, I was now in endgame, so I needed to play for the win.
It was so awkward, holy shit. He's gonna break in. Oh, got no match. Farm anything I can. It's probably just gonna keep pulling, yeah. He's gonna jump on that. Do the math. Too good. Let me get this back up. Yeah, I'm dead here. I'm out of mats. No way. It pulls uphill too, GG. How did I not get any mats? What? Yo, I'm dead now. How did I not get any mats? That's one. It's like 1-1. Can I get the top two at least? No, I get it. No way. What? I guess I did. Yeah, third place is still a third place, I guess.
Now, even though I wasn't able to win that game or get a second place, I now had 98 points and I was in 87th place on the leaderboard, so I was on pace to qualify. But going into my next game, I got super unlucky because I made it to endgame with 0 movement, and once I got in zone pulled max. And then after rotating into zone again, zone pulled max again. So with no movement, I had to run in, burning all of my mats, and you can guess what happened next.
Right, so you need to jump in there.
And after that super terrible game, I only had 130 points. So I was going to need a really good game 4 in order to have a chance of qualifying. So going into game 4, I played placement off spawn and rotated in for endgame.
Dude, there's blinkies there, bro. You got him. No way. Alright, fine. This is like so awkward. I might play a chug jug. This is the worst experience I've ever had ever. Can I get out? Yo, it just swapped my shit. It literally just did that. I didn't even press that, bro. That's so stupid. Make it in, please. No way! Like...
Now, if you thought that was super unlucky, watch what happens in my next game. So after that super bad game, I decided to switch up my drop spot in my next game and fight off spawn. Now after I picked up this kill, I went through the game as normal. I rotated into zone. But as I tried to rotate in on the dead side of zone, this happened.
It's so stupid, he doesn't even realize. I have poppers, dude. I don't know what you got. Yo, I'm so bad.
Now honestly, I don't know what this player was thinking. I don't know why he sat in the back of zone and held me, because he died as well and then got me killed. But even though this player decided to grief me, I only needed one more decent game to qualify for the finals. So instead of dropping at a normal drop spot and maybe dying off spawn, I decided to land in the middle of nowhere at a fishing rod and basically fish for the entire game until endgame. And from this point, I basically just played super smart, using my dash fish to dash to the front of zone every single time it pulled, and after burning all my mats, I lurked on low ground and tried to go for a kill.
No.
And even though I died early in that game, I was now in 151st place with over 300 points by the end of day 2. So that means I've qualified to the Solo Victory Cup Finals, and next week I'm gonna have a chance at making earnings, so stay tuned for that video. But that is the end of this video, so if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be dropping a brand new video on Saturday, and YouTube says you'll probably enjoy 2 of the videos on screen, so go check them out. But with that, I'm out. Peace.